Good morning, everybody. Do you love watermelons? I love watermelons, especially in the summer. They're so refreshing to eat. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about this little boy named Connor, and he accidentally ate watermelon seed. Do you think the watermelons will grow in his belly? Uh-oh. Do you think it's going to be a watermelon plant? Let's find out. I'm going to share with you the book entitled Seed Power. I hope everybody is able to see the page. So, Connor licked his lips. Who do you think is Connor in this picture? He's licking his lips. Can you see? Can you spot who is Connor? He couldn't wait to bite into the juicy slice of watermelon. Look at that watermelon. Look at those watermelons on the screen. It was his favorite fruit, especially in the summer. Can you think of your favorite fruit? What is your favorite fruit? Who's ready to play? The host asked. And the crowd cheered. Connor was ready to win the watermelon race. See the next page. There's only one rule, the announcer explained. You must spit the seeds, but of course, not on me. And the racers all laughed. The contestants checked their watermelon wedges. Connor didn't notice any seeds. Go! The announcer blasted, and the kids started slurping swiftly. Connor took a giant bite of his juicy slice, and his taste buds burst with happiness. Yum! He chewed and the chunk and quickly and took another bite. Seed! And the slippery seed swirled in his mouth. Connor tried to spit it out, but the sneaky speck slipped down his throat. Oh no! Oh no! Will the watermelon grow in my belly? Will it grow in my belly? Connor wondered. Suddenly, the crowd disappeared. So did his watermelon slice. Connor wasn't at the contest. He was at the farm. A man in overalls shook his head. Welcome to the sowing seeds farm, he said. We sow seeds and watch them bloom. How do you sow a seed? Connor asked. Is it like sewing a button? Not quite, the farmer explained. When you sew a button, you attach it with a thread. When you sow a seed, you plant it in the ground. Connor remembered the seed he swallowed. Can a seed sow in my stomach? He asked. Can a seed grow in my stomach? He asked. That's a very funny question, the farmer laughed. Seeds need water and a good spot to grow. Your belly is not a good place for the seed to germinate. But the soil is. Come, take a look. Connor followed the farmer to the patch of dirt. This is the perfect spot for the seed to grow, the farmer said. He kneeled down to poke a hole in the soil. Just drop a few in, the farmer said as he gave a handful of seed to Connor. The black seeds fell softly into the hole. Now add some soil on top. This keeps the seed warm and protected, the farmer explained. The pair continued to poke holes and drop seeds into the soil. I'm thirsty! I'm very thirsty, Connor complained. So are the seeds, the farmer said, and he poured some water over the seeds. Connor took a drink of water and stared at the soil. Ah, what's taking so long? He wondered. Shouldn't they grow into plants already? What's taking them so long to grow? Plants need time to grow, just like kids, the farmer explained. You can't see it, but a lot of things happen underground a seed to become a plant. First, the seed grows a root that reaches down into the dirt. The root pulls water and nutrients from the soil. This helps the seed grow leaves which shoot above the dirt. The plant's leaves collect energy from the sun to make food, and the food helps the plant to keep growing. The farmer explained. What kind of seeds did we plant anyway? Connor asked. Watermelon seed, of course, the farmer replied. I like watermelons, Connor explained. Suddenly, he heard the crowd cheering. He was back at the watermelon race, eating his favorite fruit. Time's up, the announcer explained. Looks like we have a winner. Sweet, Connor cheered, and as he looked into the crowd, Connor saw a familiar face smiling back at him. The end. So that's the story of the seed power. Did you like this story? Do you eat watermelon seeds? Sure, you don't eat watermelon seeds. And from this story, watermelon seeds don't grow in our belly. It's not a spot for them to grow. So today what we are going to learn about is we are going to learn all about seeds. So what is a seed? A seed is a part of a plant, and seeds are found in flowers or fruits of plants. Have you seen fruits, they have seeds inside. Seeds come in many shapes and in many sizes. There are different kinds of seeds. When you see the seeds from a lemon or your orange, a seed from grapes, a seed from watermelons, they have different colors and they have different shapes. So when you look closely at seeds, they have different parts. A seed coat protects the seed. So the outer layer of a seed, it is called a seed coat. Like the watermelon, the black part is called a seed coat. Inside a seed, you can see a seed food. So when you crack it open, when you see what's inside, that is called a seed food. And it is usually called a cotyledon, or it is called a cotyledon. Inside, you will see a tiny new plant that is ready to grow. Can you see those arrows on the screen? So we have a seed coat, we have seed food, which is called cotyledon, and you have the seed embryo, which is the tiny plant that is ready to grow. So how does it grow from seed to a plant? I have here on the screen, you will see on the screen, how does the seed grow? Let me move. Let's see. From seed to a plant. When a seed is planted in the ground, the soil warms the seed and the water softens the seed coat so that the plant begins to grow out from the seed itself. So when you put water and then when it's on the soil, when it is warm, and the seed would know that it's a perfect spot for it to grow. So first, the plant sends the root deeper into the soil to give it food. So the first thing that's going to grow are the roots, which you can see over here. So you plant a seed. In order for it to germinate, seeds need soil, water, and sunlight. So at first, you're going to plant the seed, and then it's going to grow its roots over here. Going to grow its roots. Stems begin to reach up for the sun. So the stem is going to go and it's going to grow up, and you will see it. Energy from the sun produces food for the plant, which is called photosynthesis. So when the leaves get the sunlight, so it's gonna make its own food, which is called photosynthesis. Soon leaves begin to show and the plant grow faster and fuller. And from that seed, it will grow. Remember this embryo, the tiny plant? So when it is there, this tiny plant is going to come out, and that is called germination. So germinate, in order for it to germinate or for it to grow, seeds need soil, water, and sunlight. So it's going to grow its roots over here. You will see the roots. And then the stem is going to it's going to go slowly come out. And can you see that cover, the seed coat? Yeah, the seed coat. And then you will see the roots are expanding, because the roots, what do roots do? The roots, when you water the plant or when you water the seed, then the roots is going to absorb it, and then it goes to the stem and to the leaves. So you will see the roots are expanding, and then it's slowly going to grow leaves. And then when the leaves receive sunlight, it's going to grow it's going to make its own food, which is called photosynthesis. See, because this one, remember the cotyledon? This is the plant food. So before it grows its leaves, it has all the food or the nutrient it needs for it to grow into a young plant.